Welcome to the Daily Bible for Kids podcast. The day is January the 15th. My name is Hunter, and we are reading through the Bible. That's something we do every day. Kids from all around the world gather here to listen to these amazing stories from the Bible, from Genesis all the way to the book of Revelation. And today we are in the book of Genesis. You know, it was obvious to Rebekah's family that God had guided Abraham's servant to Rebekah. Still, she had never met Isaac. Would Rebekah leave her family and marry him? Let's read and find out from Genesis 24. Then Laban and Bethuel replied, "The Lord has obviously brought you here, so there's nothing we can say. Here is Rebekah. Take her and go. Yes, let her be the wife of your master's son as the Lord has directed." When Abraham's servant heard their answer, he bowed down to the ground and worshipped the Lord. Then he brought out silver and gold jewelry and clothing and presented them to Rebekah. He also gave expensive gifts to her brother and mother. Then they ate their meal, and the servant and the men with them stayed there overnight. But early the next morning, Abraham's servant said, "Send me back to my master." "But we want Rebekah to stay with us at least 10 days, her brother and mother said. "Then she can go." But he said, "Don't delay me. The Lord has made my mission successful now. Send me back so I can return to my master." "Well," they said, "we'll call Rebekah and ask her what she thinks." So they called Rebekah. "Are you willing to go with this man?" they asked her. And she replied, "Yes, I will go." So they said goodbye to Rebekah, and they sent her away with Abraham's servant and his men. The woman who had been Rebekah's childhood nurse went along with her. They gave her this blessing as they parted. "Our sister, may you become the mother of many millions. May your descendants be strong and conquer the cities of their enemies." Then Rebekah and her servant girls mounted the camels and followed the man. So Abraham's servant took Rebekah and went on his way. Meanwhile, Isaac, whose home was in the Negev, had returned from Beer Laharoi. One evening as he was walking and meditating in the fields, he looked up and saw the camels coming. When Rebekah looked up and saw Isaac, she quickly dismounted from her camel. "Who is that man walking through the fields to meet us?" she asked the servant. And he replied, "It is my master." So Rebekah covered her face with her veil. Then the servant told Isaac everything he had done. And Isaac brought Rebekah into his mother Sarah's tent, and she became his wife. He loved her deeply, and she was a special comfort to him after the death of his mother. Wow, what a story. Rebekah had a tough decision to make. Her family wasn't eager for her to go. They wanted her to stay longer, 10 days longer. And Rebekah had never met Isaac before. But somehow she knew, that God wanted her to go. So she put her faith in him and went on with Abraham's servant. You know, when you step out in faith and follow God, you never know what he may call you to do, but you can always trust that he will be with you every step of the way. And that, my friends, is good news. Well, hey, we've done it. We've done it again. We've spent another day in the Bible, and I plan on being back here again tomorrow to do the same thing, Lord willing. Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, I plan on being here. Until that time, let's go forward. Let's go forward in God's joy. Let's let his joy be our strength. And let us always remember this, that you are loved. No doubt about it. Alrighty, I'll talk to you again tomorrow. You guys take care. Bye-bye.